if you don't know, Shawn Porter improved to 25-1-1 with 16 KOs by fighting or knocking out a guy in the 5th round by the name of Erick Bone. Erick Bone is a fighter from Ecuador, last minute replacement. Actually, let me try to put it. Let me try to put it this way. Oh shit, it's crazy. Chris Arreola and this Curtis Harper dude is throwing down, and it's distracting a little bit. I'll do the video on this fight later. In fact, let me pause it so I don't distract myself. But yeah, Shawn Porter beat this guy up, and the guy Bone, right? He was replaced. Okay, he was a last minute replacement because the original opponent, Roberto Garcia, had severe dehydration and also B12 poisoning. So he didn't even show up to the weigh-in. He was in the hospital in an emergency room. The issue I had with it is that, okay, all right, I understand that, you know, he fought 2 fights, his last 2 fights at 147 pounds. But besides that, he's had about, I believe, like 10 fights, maybe 15, about 15 fights or so since 2011. I mean, 2007, and only 2 of them were at 147 pounds, and those was his last 2 fights. But whatever the case may be, Shawn Porter's replacement was a guy by the name of Erick Bone. But then here is where things got confusing. In between that, you had Karim Mayfield fly out there and was ready to be a late replacement and was on weight and was ready to fight Shawn Porter. Allegedly, according to reports, Spike TV executives chose Erick Bone. Now, the reason why I'm thinking they chose Erick Bone is, well, putting Karim Mayfield in there against a Shawn Porter is a very dangerous fight for Shawn Porter, especially the fact that Shawn Porter is a PBC guy, and it's looking like Shawn Porter is going to be a PBC on Spike TV guy, and having a guy like Karim Mayfield come in and who has a good chance to give a good fight and maybe had a stronger chance, in my opinion, to win than Bone and or of Roberto Garcia. Very dangerous fight. But as it stands right now, he did what he was supposed to do. 5th round knockout. We don't know if he's going to be going for a title next. He did weigh in under 147 pounds. I believe it was 146.4. To whereas in the guy he fought, Erick Bone, was 149 pounds. So this was basically a fight at 154 pounds. What can I take away from the fight? Well, nothing really. I mean, Shawn Porter did what he was supposed to do to this guy, and this guy this guy has earned himself another fight on television in front of American fans. I will say that. Now, he did get injured. Now, the first knockdown in the 5th round, it seems as though he twisted his knee or something like that, and his mobility was gone. So once he got back up, you can tell he was having mobility problems because he started fighting off the back foot, and I'm talking about in retreat mode, to whereas Shawn Porter sensed this and started going straight to the body, mean, vicious body attacks, and pretty much stopped him in the 5th round, you know, by actually knocking him out the ring. I'm going to get back to the PBC event, but I will be going into more detail on this fight when I do a review of PBC on Spike TV. I am T Street Controversy. This is T Street Controversy Live. I shoot all my videos live, and I cover every single major fight live. T Street Controversy, T Street Controversy Live.